Hey everyone, it's Libby from Master Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. This is a question I was asked quite a while ago and I have been tossing up whether to read on it or not because it is quite a dark question. Entertainment only, allegedly, all that jazz. It came out of the reading I did on the prisoner exchange your organs for reducing your sentence. Oh God, my gut is clenching even as I say this. So one of my lovely viewers has asked whether it is actually, I'm going to ask general. She named a particular hospital, but I'm going to ask general. In the US about organ harvesting, do some public hospitals do all they can to save their patients, or are they, God, it feels so difficult this reading, or do they allow deaths so that the patient is firstly not a burden on the health system and for organ harvesting? Oh man. Let us see where they go. Okay, I'm using my runic tarot for this one. I'm just feeling really be my last reading for the day because I don't think I can do any more after this. It's just feeling really dark, disassociating is what I'm feeling with this energy. Disassociating. It's really, I didn't want to read on it, but I feel the boys are wanting me to. One of them's got me by the base of the neck like that to support. Narin's wanting this because he's wanting the message to get out one way or the other. One way or the other. I have no vested interest in this. My first instinctive reaction is no, they don't. But we'll see where the cards lead us. I am purely the messenger. This is entertainment only, not very entertaining. Oh, what came out here? Okay, a need to be seen. The Six of Wands victory card, but is it really a victory? This is more about, this is my need to expose, need to show. The seedy underbelly, expose what's going on behind the scenes. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a lot of work going on behind the scenes. So I'm wondering whether this is already under investigation. Something new coming forward that's really quite anxiety ridden. Okay. Right, I'm going to do a spiritual growth spread on this, and then I might bring my intuition cards out. Oh, my new deck arrived too, by the way. So tell me what you think, and if you like it, I'll start setting up an Etsy account to put them up for sale. Okay, but that's not what I'm looking at the moment, not my vested interest at the moment. Oh, quickly on that subject, if you get videos at the beginning of my readings, I do apologise. I have not monetized my readings at all. It'll be YouTube getting their little slice of the cake. So, okay, show me please, show me please. Some of the, I'm not even going to say public, I'm just going to say hospitals, because I'm actually getting a draw towards private rather than public. Some hospitals in the US allowing patients to die so their organs can be harvested. Oh God, I feel really, if I say if my bowels just dropped into the base of my pelvis. Oh, okay. Are some US hospitals, private or public, allowing patients to die so they can harvest their organs. Okay, well, first card I've pulled out is upside down, and those that know me know that I do not read upside down. It's come out upside down for me, up the right way for you. How do I put this? Seven of Pentacles. If you think of the Seven of Pentacles, it's about reaping what you sow, and it's upside down. So to me, this is sowing what you reap, which is telling me a yes. Okay, let's see where this goes. I checked the deck and the rest of the deck is up the right way, but the first one, this is about sowing what you reap. So I'm going to say some yes. Crossed by a Page of Cups. There is a bombshell that is going to be brought forward out of left field. There is something in that cup that is going to be brought forward that is going to shock even the old cynics like me. This is why I said I went into this when I first saw that question. I went, yeah, no. I mean, Australians, we go, yeah, nah. It is the real reply is the second point. So, yeah, nah means no, nah, yeah means yes. So, when I read it, it was a yeah as an entertaining, nah, not possible. And I let it sit. I let it sit for several weeks, this question was asked, because I felt the timing wasn't right in regards to this, but for some reason, and I was like, yeah, no, there's no way. But as time went on, that question kept popping back up in my, when I was looking at my not yet responded feed, the question kept popping back up, and the boys were like, yes, it's time. So there is something going to be brought forward, emotionally disbelieving. Here we have the King of Pentacles, money, all about the money, and here we have this Ace of Wands again. So this is about setting fire to what has been and bringing forward this new beginning, big stick over the head type beginning, passion, planning, communication, careers, spirituality I'm getting with this one because of the totem. Really drawn to the items that are hanging off this totem. What the boys are showing me is that each of these items is somebody who, oh man, how do I put this? Each of these things hanging off this totem, so you've got this super powerful message coming forward about the monetary, the making of the money, the monetary greed, and each item hanging off this totem was a life that was sacrificed for this. Okay, right. What's going to come out of this? Five of Wands. It's the infighting card in many decks, but in this particular deck, it is literally tied to the stake and set alight. This is awful energy. Is it these? Well, yes. Okay, thank you. What they're telling me is that it is going to be these figures that are going to be tied to this stake. They're going to be defiant, in denial, but the information coming forward is going to be too much. It's going to be exposed. Oh boy. And here we have this Six of Wands again. This being seen It is going to be being seen. We've got a lot of wands here in the what's going on in the background and what's coming forward. What's coming forward is information, messaging, with a background of money. The Magician. How many of these have I got upside down? Usually I check my deck before I start. Okay, we've got the Magician also upside down. He's very much got this is the karma hanging over them. He's got all the tools in his toolbox, but they're not going to help him. This is about manipulation. The karma hanging over them is manipulation, and it was planned. Oh, okay. Outcome, the Star of Hope, defeating this evil. Circles of support coming together. Okay, so the person that asked this question, are there support groups out in regards to this? Because it is about power. The power of the many is what I'm getting, bringing this message forward. The Tower card. Destruction. Absolute flaming down of what is so that it can be rebuilt. But literally flaming the gold that has been accumulated through this, and new boundaries being set. So this needs to be exposed. A lot of anxiety in regards to this 2-9, so it's nearly at the end of a cycle, this abuse. Have got the abuse of power card, which is interesting yet, but it is very much of to defeat this, there needs to be class action. I'm looking at a lot of anxiety. 8 of Swords, so the truth is going to confine this. There's going to be exposure. 6 of Pentacles, of money changing hands. And then we have the birth of something new, the Empress card. What have we got going forward? Again, we've got this Knight of Cups, which is the information, this information being presented. Queen of Cups, something unexpected going to be revealed, and then Justice. So this has gone away I didn't really expect. Okay, I'll put those cards upright so that when they go back into my deck they're up the right way. But I'm really getting, it is about support groups. Okay, class action is what I'm being told. Bringing forward a class action, which is then going to expose what has gone on. Okay, yeah. Then we have the downfall. It's going to expose those with the money behind the scenes, and bring about a downfall and justice. It doesn't bring your loved ones back, but needs to be done. Okay, going to have a quick look with my intuitive cards. New box, tried a different box. Thought the one with the flowers on it, although it is lovely, looked a bit too much like a sanitary products box. So this is another artwork by my beautiful artist friend Valerie Maud, called In the Evening. It's a painting, it's actually a big square painting that sits in my hallway, in my front entry. She will do paintings for you with your own home in them. If you have a look at that, it's just, she gives you a spot the whatevers. There's a cat in a window, there's washing hanging out, there's all sorts of things going on in those paintings. And if you like, Valerie Maud, M-A-U-D-E, she will put your own home in the paintings as well. Okay, right, we're back on topic here. The organ harvesting. Show me how a class action is going to go. There needs to be a class action. Show me how a class action is going to go. Right, Let's have a look. Now, I did put the little words down the bottom, but only in very, very small print, so you can ignore them if you want. The cup is full. Loyalty, exuberance, right? The timing is right. The timing is right to take away this loyalty and of those in the rule, helping those in the rule, helping others in the. This is about a circle of, if I say clanship, how do I put it? Boys network, boys club, helping each other out. It needs to be outed, and the time is right. We have growth of this movement, this shocking move, of exposing the need to strike down what is happening. It's not going to be an easy path, quite convoluted because of the comfort, but it needs to be bought and stopped. Magic is going to happen. The conflict, this needs to be brought to a head to make it stop, and the magic happening. The contracts and agreements need to be brought down, basically, for the sake of good. And they're going to try and divide those who would bring this class action, but every drop in the ocean counts. Work behind the scenes to bring forward justice and freedom of the truth. It's going to be a long path. There's a lot of money involved in this that is going to try and tie it all in knots, so it won't be a fast action, but it needs to be taken. There's a lot of anger, and the anger is needed to bring about transformation and exposing, light bulbing this. Light bulbing it. Use the internet. Use the internet to find each other and bring about this change. Okay. Wasn't what I thought it was going to be initially, but again, the intuition cards are telling me that need to seek each other out, need to be supportive, because it's going to be a long and convoluted ride, because there's a lot of money behind the scenes in regards to this. But it will be a successful class action, but it will take time, and it will put a stop to it. Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care. Love to you all.